All right, good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed your holiday. Today is actually my sister's birthday, so as soon as I'm done streaming, I will be taking a nap because we are going out for some little daytime festivities. And I am tired. I did not go to sleep until 6:30 this morning and I woke right back up at 8. My eyes are barely focusing. I am tired. But I'm here and that's what matters the most. So as you guys can see, I did take a trade already this morning. That trade is here. It took profit in about 40 seconds or so. There's so much to tell you guys. So first of all, you guys can see I'm trading all 5 of my accounts. I was, give me 1 second. Just gonna have to. Trying to see if I want to take this trade or not. So anyway, you guys can see that I'm trading all 5 accounts right now. I set a task to blow this particular account after I got off of the stream on Friday. So I entered a trade with 4 contracts. It was a clear downtrend. I just pressed the buy button and somehow, some way, I ended up getting the account to $400 in profit, and my trailing drawdown was back to like 1471 or 1479. I think it was 1479. So I was only missing $21 of my trailing drawdown. That was the account that reset today, or the renewal was today. So instead of me blowing the account at that point, I'm like, okay, well, I'm $400 in profit. My trailing drawdown is almost the complete 1500. Let's just close the trade and go about our business. So that's what I did. This particular, I was up studying all night. My primary goal is to figure out the best way for me to trade with the simplest setups and easy to remember rules and parameters. I do have a cheat sheet at this point because I tweak things on a consistent basis, I would say like every 3 to 4 day basis. So because of that, I need a cheat sheet because things are changing. So at some point, once I am kind of stable with how I want things, then I won't need a cheat sheet anymore. So I actually took my laptop to my aunt's house yesterday where we were having our family brunch, which of course we always stay way longer than brunch time. And I took a couple hour break, to watch the kids open gifts, record them open gifts, help them to open the open gifts and play with the gifts and things like that. So that put me behind with my studying. And for me, I'm like, okay, well, the market's back open tomorrow morning. Even though things are going to be moving slow, I still want to get done with everything. On the bed. Thank you. So because of that, I was like, all right, well, I'm going to stay up as long as I possibly can. And I knew by about 6:30, I needed to at least get a short nap, especially because I can only get a short nap in as soon as I'm done trading. So that's where I'm at this point. I did finish all of my back testing. The only thing I need to do is really update my cheat sheet and make it look a little bit different. Because there's more variables than there was before. So the the smaller boxes that I have is not going to suffice. I need bigger boxes, which is going to be fine. So that's where I'm at this point. Still pretty much trading the same setups. It's just I have more parameters, I guess you could say, that kind of invalidates the trades. And I know a lot of people are taking off this week because the market is not probably going to be very volatile, especially until I think there's news on, what is it, Thursday maybe? Let me see. Yeah, there's quite a bit of news on Thursday. So I don't know. A lot of times the market moves really slow between, well, right before Christmas up until after the new year. But because the majority of my trading is volume based, I still should be able to get accurate setups, even though the market is slow and the volatility is low. So we're going to see. That's what I'm going to be watching for this week. Because if it's something where, like, hey, I need to take off that week after Christmas as well because the markets ain't moving and my strategy doesn't work as well, well, then we're going to do that. Another thing that I did, which you can kind of see in my P&L here, I did go ahead and change my ATM. First of all last week, the first week of me streaming, you could see that there was a lot of trades where I was manually moving my stop loss to break even and it almost immediately hits every time. That is something that I wouldn't say irritates me, but I've always been trying to figure out, like, what can I put in place to where when this pops up, it's fine. I can still stay in the trade. So that's another thing that I was working on when I was back testing and studying this weekend. And I think I finally figured that out. And in the midst of all of that, I figured out that I no longer have to have a negative risk to reward ratio, which has always been important to me as a scalper. Even though my risk to reward wasn't that negative to begin with, my risk was 22 ticks, my reward was 21 ticks. It's still negative. And for me, I think the take profit was 101, 101, 102, and then these, if I lost, it was negative 113.98. So it was negative enough for me to be like, okay, maybe one day we could figure this out. Well, I think I finally figured it out. So at this point, my stop loss is still 22 ticks. That has not changed, but now my take profit has gone from 21 ticks to 24 ticks. So that extra 3 ticks, and I basically, when I was trying to figure out, like, where do I want my take profit to be, because a lot of times the market moves way further away from where my take profit is. But I'm not someone who cares about catching every little tick. I'm scalping, get in, get out, you know? So I basically just kept adding 5 to the take profit until it overtook the negative 113.98 loss. And that's where we got the 24 ticks from. I still am moving my stop loss to break even once I'm 20 ticks in profit. So that does not change. It's just I'm looking for the extra 3 ticks once it gets past that point. Or extra 4 ticks, I guess you could say, but extra 3 ticks from my initial take profit. And we're going to see what happens. Also, another thing that I changed, I no longer have to manually break even once the price gets to any VWAP level except the mid level. So the mid VWAP level and then my one pivot point that I have on my chart, those two I will always, manually move my stop to break even once the price hits those 2 levels. But aside from that, I'm just letting it ride. So these are a couple things that have changed that should make pretty drastic changes in my P&L, short and long term. So we're going to see. That was a big update, but yeah, that's where I'm at this point. So let me stop that real quick. And I figured that was going to happen. All right. Yeah, so my take profit is now 116.02. Oh, I'm like, how come the other ones? All right, so that was the other thing. So because the volatility is so low, when I took this trade right here, um, it I got filled on my leader account, but I did not get filled on the follower accounts. And so that is why, even though I keep my accounts tab open in between trades, I always go back to the positions tab. Anytime you are using a trade copier, you always want your positions tab open at all times, because there are going to, especially if you use any kind of take profit or stop loss, if you're manually hitting the close button and things like that, that's a little bit different. But still, I feel like you should have your positions tab open in NinjaTrader as well as in Rhythmic, just in case you cannot flatten in NinjaTrader. You can always just quickly open Rhythmic and flatten there. But anyway, so as I'm in the trade, I look in the positions tab. I notice that I only have one position instead of five. So what I could have done was went to the orders and just canceled all the pending orders. However, I don't want to get caught in a loop where my pending orders are gone, but it's still reading that, when I get out of the trade from the leader, it's still reading that I need to get in for the followers. So I don't touch the pending orders. I just have my hand ready to flatten all as soon as I take profit, pretty much. So that's what I did. I saw that there was only one position. As soon as it took profit, I went ahead and I flattened everything, and now we're here. So that is why you see the huge difference in the accounts, because these accounts didn't get the win in. The very first trade that I took, actually, I was not supposed to take. I'm glad I ended up, that's where these came from. Part of it is from the first trade that I was not supposed to take, and then there was like a $21 profit on each account from it getting in after this trade took profit. I forgot to fix my chart trader. I have a chart trader that allows me to enter at the close of a bar. And so I forgot that I had the settings all weird when I was trying to blow that account on Friday. I never put it back. And so I clicked the button because I wanted to get into a buy at the close of the bar going up. And I had it to where it puts you in a buy no matter what, if the bar closed up or down. And I was like, wait, I'm not supposed to be in this trade. Close. So thankfully, both situations got me a little bit of profit and I didn't screw myself up. But that is why you check everything. And I think my trade copier was all jacked up. I mean, it was just all kinds of bad. But I've fixed everything. That's all that matters at this point. So we're going to see what the market can give in the next hour and 45 minutes. I probably should start writing in my trade journal. Excuse me. That way, as soon as I'm done, I could just fill out my P&L for each account and go to sleep. All right, so oh, I remember I was gonna double two different accounts. Maybe tomorrow I will put the trade copier back how I wanted it. So I changed it back to exact quantity for each one, but I initially had the two $50,000 accounts at the ratio of double because The first $50,000 account renews on the 1st, which is Monday. And then the second $50,000 account renews on the 5th. So what I'm probably going to do is just double the contracts on the one that renews on the 1st, just because the market is probably going to be so slow this week, that I'm going to need as much help as possible to pass or fail it by Monday. So I'll probably do that starting tomorrow. We'll see. Let me see. Let's see. That would be. Excuse me. These VWAP lines are so close together because the volatility is non-existent. Put some music on. Try to keep myself awake. I guess I could spend this time creating my new cheat sheet. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to make this bigger. If I could do like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think I am gonna do that. And then because I'm up to CC and I'm up in the C. Get up from Cobb to say, you know, ain't free. Wait, what am I looking for? Probably do. Probably do it that way. That would be so nice right now. So since I started following what looking at the total daily volume as I'm trading, and I really started doing it once the market slowed down around Thanksgiving, I think. Typically by the time I get off at 11 o'clock, the daily volume is at around 275,000. Last Thursday, I did see that the volume returned that day because the daily volume was at like almost 375,000. Friday was back to 275. I could definitely see that by 11 o'clock, we're not going to be at 275 today. It's at 110 right now. If I can. No, that's probably small, but really thinking, oh, there we go. Is that doing that right? No, because it's still. I'm gonna have to hit up the creator of this because it's still not taking commissions into account, and then it screws up all of my numbers. Got a bounce up off of, why is that not showing? Oh, that's gotta go pretty far. Trying to figure out why the prior day OHLC is not showing. Why is it showing like that? That's really weird. I could see that it's like missing in the data box and everything. Well, it bounced up off of the prior session high, which is sitting right here. I don't know why it's not showing on this chart though. Oh, okay. I know exactly. I know. There we go. My bad. It's because I only typically have 3 days loaded on this chart. I was so confused. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I just put 5 so that it'll show up. $10.66. All right, so I don't see anything just yet. However, I am looking to take a buy if price can come below, what is that, 36? But it looks like it's going to reverse up before then. All right, so in order for me to get into this sell, I need price to come up a little bit more. if it can come up to really like 49, I'll be able to get in for a sell. Well, it has to come up to 49, some other stuff, but primarily I can't look for the sell until it goes up to 49. All right. Okay, I don't want you to go that far. And now I can't get in. Too much. There was too much of a push going up. So now we wait again. Now I'm going to turn my music back on. Oh, my back is killing me. And I will be right back. All right. Sorry it took me so long. And I see the market has not done anything that I needed to do anyway. How much time we got left? About an hour and 15 minutes. I'm actually surprised I was able to get the one trade in, to be honest with you. And I will take that. Gonna bounce here. So I can't look for sales at the moment. It's like, do I call it here? Or do I still trade? Because that's such a tough call. Can definitely tell there's no volatility in the market because every reversal bar right now has like over 1,000 volume in it. I think one of them had like 4,000 volume in the reversal bar. Actually, in the trade that I took, the sell, I mean, every single one is over 1,000 volume. What I might do tonight, at some point after I get a nap in, I might end up going and just quickly back testing this time last year to see if the volatility affected my strategy or not then. Like right now, I'm supposed to get into a buy around 60.25. I really think I might call it though, because the market already slows down enough after 10 o'clock. You know what? This is what I can do. This is what I can do. Since it is so slow, I can just look it up now, to be honest. Don't do that to me. Oh no, I did not want that to happen. Let's see. Damn it. Forgot I don't have. Forgot I don't have data. That sucks. I was gonna try to quickly backtest to see. Alright, and now shoot. Alright, I gotta do some quick calculations. Always forget. Let's see. Okay, so it's that plus the first. So 10.3. I don't even know if that's right. Kind of screwed my charts up when I reloaded the historical data that was not there. Oh, that just worked. All right, cool. Wait, why is that 8? Oh, wait, but why? Yeah, why is it 8? Who knows? I could get into this buy right here. And I didn't really want to. So my charts are kind of screwy right now. Wait. Well, would you look at that? So right now my stop loss would have moved to, actually not yet. It would move to break even in 1 tick. It keeps coming back to my entry and pushing back up. See if we can get the push. I was able to fix the charts on, fix one of the charts so I could actually see what was going on. Come on. I am glad I got into it. Very glad I got into it. Because I'm not going to lie, I would have been mad as hell if I did not get into that trade. I would have been pissed. 2294. I need to put that number right here. Not a bad trade at all. Oh. Let you see the P&L. Write a note to myself. guess I could do it right now. Let me see if I could quickly go through this. So I literally don't want to open my charts again after this session until probably tonight after I have some rest. Alright, got that one. See. Starting to get a headache, but I did take some ibuprofen already, so hopefully it kicks in. Oh, it's loud. Alright, let's see. That one doesn't count. Don't need that one. looking to possibly get into a buy as long as it doesn't come down to the VWAP here. But I need it to come down a little bit more. And while I'm waiting on it, I'm trying to look something up. Okay, so I wouldn't know. All right. Okay. We didn't technically touch the. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna get into it. We're right at the VWAP, and even though we didn't touch it yet, I had a wick off of my minor line here, which is legit right here. So the minor line is at 35.50 and the high right here is 35.50. Good morning. And I just realized that my camera is stuck. Oh, there we go. Good morning. Hello, Hefe. And thank you. Trying to keep myself awake. I'm tired. And I have somewhere to go soon, so take a nap as soon as I get off. But yeah, had this not like wicked to the tick of my minor line here, I would get into the buy, but so thus far I've taken 3 trades. Excuse me, one. Yeah, took 3 trades. They all won. Is that divergence I'm seeing for your new change? Not yet. I did look at it though. It didn't work too well with Rinkos. But I did look at it. I did a lot of studying over the weekend, even into this morning. I didn't go to sleep till 6:30 this morning, so I'm kind of running on fumes. But I finished all the back testing that I needed to do. Had I not taken a break yesterday to watch my niece and nephews open their presents, play with their presents, all of that. But this was this trade right here was off of divergence. It just was kind of like a really deep divergence line. Popped up off of my actual entry should have been like around here, but I screwed my charts up when I reloaded the historical data. So I needed time for it to like my other chart to load properly. And then I saw that it was a valid setup, so I entered late. It actually came one tick. So from here, it came one tick from triggering my move stop loss to break even. So I went ahead and risked it because I'm like, well, I would still technically be in the trade anyway. So I got in and it went straight to take profit. My head is hurting. At first, honestly, I wasn't going to trade today, but I figured since a lot of what I do is like volume based, that I should be okay because even though volatility is low, I can still see you know, the volume of swings and things like that. So, what's this at? I still would need to. And this is actually the setup that I don't. Mm. I'm gonna be mad at myself for this if it wins, but I should be getting into a sell around 32.25. I'm only not going to because I'll have to hit the button to break even once it gets to 31.50. So it's only like 3 ticks of wiggle room, and it's just pointless. I mean, sometimes I get into the trade like that with that little wiggle room and it just goes straight to take profit with no chance of breaking even. However, because the volatility is so low, and actually because the volatility is so low, it could push straight through, but we'll see. I'll just draw it on the chart just in case it does decide to come down. But it looks like it's gonna close up a little bit. My major level is right here. And all of my levels are like out of order right now. So a lot of times when I start to see, what I like to see is my minor, mid, major, like in that order, whether it's going up or down. Once it starts to get jumbled up, so like my minor level is between the mid and the major right now. This is the minor, that's the mid, that's the major. When I start to see it squeeze and change how it looks, typically there's going to be a breakout in either direction. This signals that consolidation is going to start, and that happened like around back here. I'll highlight the region. So it kind of got out of order around here, and it's just been kind of moving back and forth kind of in that area. So we'll see if there's some kind of breakout or not. I'm still in a uptrend bias, and I have been since the session started. I'm gonna remove these. Will that stop me out? Nope. I don't know if you guys remember, but my entry for the buy was here, and I only didn't get in because of how it wicked off of my minor level right here. So it came down, and it came, see, 2 ticks from my stop loss. My stop loss would have been 32.25, and the low was 32.75. Came down, created the higher low, created another one and took off. That would have been a nice one if I could have gotten into it. So my total P&L so far this morning is a little, well, let me open Rhythmic because this doesn't, I don't know why this is not, that's not what I'm looking for. Why does that look so different? Oh. All right. The total P&L is 1,032 after commissions. Here you guys can see the trade performance. Might look a little small, but you can see that there. My headache is just getting worse by the minute. Are you guys trading this morning? You guys trading this week? I know a lot of people are taking off this week, especially people who do more like intraday swings and stuff, because they don't typically get enough volatility to get the market movement that they want. I wonder if, go to YouTube. And switch accounts. Oh, they are live. See how they're trading today. All right, he's down. He's up. All right, what are we gonna do? Can't get into any sales at this point. I would only be looking for buys right now. Any divergence that happens right now would be invalidated because of how it moved off of my minor level here. Oh, my back is killing me. Got like 45 minutes left. I have a buy setting up, but I'm not going to take it because my levels are still out of order right now. My minor level came like 3 ticks away from getting back in front of the mid level. So I'm just not going to take the buy. Depending on how quickly this closes up, it would have been invalidated anyway. So we'll see. Pretty sure this is going to close up too fast if it does close going up. Heavy on the if. So what is that? 23. Why is that? Oh. That plus the last bar. No. I'm gonna do something. Minus. No. What are you going to do, market? I'm about to take the best nap ever. All right, so let's see. This account was started last week. This one was started today. This one renews Monday. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to start doubling that account tomorrow for sure. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just afraid that the volatility is not going to be enough throughout the week in order for me to be able to get that account where I want it. Actually, I'm not going to blow it. I'm not going to double the size, actually, because I just thought about it. My trailing drawdown on that account is 23.88 right now. So as long as by Friday I'm back at 2,500 and the account balance it stays, above 50,000, which it would have to in order for my trailing drawdown to be 2,500, I'm not gonna blow it on purpose. That would be crazy. All right, so the move down was too much. So that invalidated my buy. Okay, so now we'll see if we'll get into a sell at some point after it reverses up. I was initially looking for this buy pullback I wonder what my average time in my trades was today. Let's see. All right, so the first trade, well, that one's invalid. All right, so the first trade took profit in 14 seconds. And the second trade took profit in about 25 seconds. That's not bad considering there's no movement. So to get 24 ticks out of that in that short time frame, even when the market is slow, it's pretty good. Why didn't I? That was a. All right, so I could have got in for divergence here, but the trend changed twice between here and here. It went from a sell to a buy and then a buy to a sell. So anytime my minor trend changes twice like that on a deeper divergence, I don't trade. And we're also going off the VWAP too, which I do not like doing. Okay. Pretty sure this is a pattern that I don't take right here. This is what happens when you've been tweaking and backtesting and tweaking and backtesting. You just forget what you've seen. I'm quite sure. Quite sure I should not be taking that sell. Yeah, that is correct. No sales at the moment. $30, $50. This is the buy that was invalidated. Wait, why does it never work when I draw it that way? It's so stupid. Didn't all the way, it didn't stop out yet, but just to show you what I'm not trading. I think that only happens. Pretty sure that can only happen with the alt. Maybe the regular too. Where did I remember writing this down somewhere. And I know I'm not delirious from no sleep. I just don't remember. So deep in my bag like a grandma with a peppermint. I don't. That took profit. That took profit. I know I'm not delusional. All right, at some point when I get some sleep, I'm gonna have to look up what I'm thinking about inside. It's not that. Is that it? I don't know. Thankfully, it didn't set up because the lack of sleep is getting to me. All right, this cell is going to be invalidated anyway. This is not going to be enough of a push up in a small area. Like, I can't have it pushed too much further. And that's cool. I got, what, 28 minutes left? I would be satisfied with where my P&L is right now. Yeah, that's definitely not going to create enough volume. Man, that was beautiful. But there's very few trades I can take off of the mid VWAP line. Especially when it's a really deep pullback or a really deep divergence. A lot of times it comes, wicks, comes back down, trades below it, and then goes back above it, or vice versa if we're in a downtrend. Check the Discord. Let's see. How did you guys avoid tilt? No way in Hades I'll trade this. Yeah, I highly doubt I'll get any more setups before the session is over in 25 minutes, but I'll keep an eye out. If I do, I'll be looking for a buy next. My sell is already invalidated. This is a response to who is that? Oh, Ghost. Oh, back. Oh, that's in market talk. I'm like, and then trades due to that. It's normal since Rhythmic is not my primary data feed. I really need to reach out to the guy who created the accounts dashboard that I use, because every couple of days it doesn't record the commissions for whatever reason. So everything is like thrown off with my numbers as far as like how far I am from hitting the trail and drawdown, how close I am to passing, all of that is everything's thrown off. And I'm super anal and analytical, so it drives me nuts. Wiki behavior feeling toppy, stops about to be hunted, or is a trend? Choppy in queue, not much volume. Why is everything oh, because I'm streaming. I'm like, why is all these usernames truncated? I'm starting to think trading the Nasdaq at the open is a good plan. I have a daily loss limit set in Rhythmic. I know what the levels are that I'm looking for. I have to pay for that. I think I'm done trading for the day. Looking for a pop higher. Still declare 22. What are you trading? Oh, the ES. I don't know how people trade the ES. I have never liked the ES ever. It's so liquid and not volatile all at the same time. Know what you've been doing. Nope, let's try. How can I see how much volume there is compared to normal volume? All right, 15 minutes left. Pretty sure that's it for me. Yeah, I can't get into a buy because of this double top right here that it created. I don't always forego trades when there's a double top in the middle of like the swing. I guess it would be the B point of the swing. But for this particular setup, I would. I think. At least for now. Let's see, sell by. Oh, where did I see that? Oh, my back. All right, 13 minutes left. Yeah, it's like not even record. I don't know what the hell this thing is doing. Uh, increase my TP to 24 ticks. One win. One win. What is the word I'm looking for? I'm so sleepy. I was able to increase my TP to 24 ticks, so that one win. Okay, so now it only takes one win to it's my stop loss. Okay. How long have we been in this same bar? Almost 10 minutes. Don't know what it wants to do off of this VWAP. The last bar that got to the VWAP here, it only took like 5 minutes to decide what it was going to do. But this one, we've been in this bar for 10 minutes already. When was the last trade I took? 9:54. I don't remember what I... 14... 36. What did I say? 14 plus 425. Come on, last 5 minutes. do something with this chart real quick. Oh, wait, why can't I see the... That is not what I wanted to do. Oh. That's why. Wait, what? Why is this not working? That was weird. Oh, shoot. All right, guess I could put my chart back. This is the longest time ever. Wrong routing number. Smooth. I think it's this person. Yep, that's... All right. I knew I wasn't going to get another trade in. Are we still in the same? Oh, no. We did go up a little bit. All right. So that's that. Pretty good profit today. It would have been nice if my follower accounts actually got filled on one of the wins, but it is what it is. I'll take it. So, total profit today is a little under $1,100. And that's that. I probably will do a quick recap video. Maybe. I might start those tomorrow because I'm so tired. I need to take a nap. If I do put it out, it'll be out later today. I'll just show the trades that I took, why I took them, that kind of thing with the overall P&L. I'll show you guys a different view of my P&L and stuff if I get it done before the market closes. Which I probably won't. So, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will be live again tomorrow. And I hope you guys, if you did trade today, I hope you all had a good session. If you're continuing to trade, I hope you continue to have a good session. Don't let the lack of volatility screw you up, because we don't like failed accounts. Thank you, Randwolf. You have a great day as well, and I am going to get some rest. I'm going to take my contacts out and lay down. Y'all have a good day, and I hope you guys had a good holiday as well.